Hello everybody, my name is Zool and welcome to my guide on how to install mods for Oblivion using Mod Organizer. In today's episode of the Oblivion for Mod Organizer tutorial series, we are going to be looking at two mods that add new features to the landscapes across Cyrodiil. The first mod, Unique Landscapes, adds unique landscapes all over the place. It adds unique, distinct features that make the world a little bit more interesting. Cyrodiil by itself is a pretty plain and boring area, and this mod is going to spice things up a little bit. If you're interested in seeing a bit more, I have done a mod showcase on it. I'll try and remember to throw a link in the description to that video. The second mod that we're going to be adding is called Roads of Cyrodiil, and this adds new pathways for you to walk around Cyrodiil, including adding some awesome bridges that help you get to places that would have been kind of inconvenient to get to before. Overall, these are some great mods, and they're very easy to install, so without further ado, let's get started. The installation process for these mods is fairly simple, but I'm going to walk you through it anyway. Head over to the file section of Roads of Cyrodiil and download the main file with your manager. Then simply head back to your desktop and double click on the file. We're going to only activate the core for this project and then hit OK, checking off the mod once we're done. Roads of Cyrodiil is that easy to install. After that, we're going to go ahead and download Unique Landscapes compilation. This is the much bigger mod. It's a bit more complicated. We're going to download the NMM or Bane version with Manager, and we're also going to head over to the compatibility patches page. Now in this video I'm not going to be covering any of these specific Unique Landscapes compatibility patches, as you can see here. However, there is a very large number of them, and if you are using different mods or you need to worry about compatibility, check those out here. I will probably be doing a video later on in this series where I'm going to be covering the specific compatibility patches that we are going to need if you follow this guide. However, for the main installation of this file, simply double click on it and it will begin the scripted installer. Once the scripted installer has begun, go ahead and check off the full button and then hit next. After that, it's going to ask you if you'd like to install the landscape LODs. This is a UL file which can be included. We're going to go with yes. After that is a performance option. If you have a higher end computer, you can select the rolling hills with the wheat. However, if you're worried about your frames, check no wheat. Doesn't make a difference. Next up is the dark forest grass. Personally, I use the low poly grass even though I have a high-end computer because I don't notice any visual difference, something that you should keep in mind when installing mods. Sometimes, even though there is a better option, if you aren't sensitive to the textures or the frames or whatever there, you need to make that choice based on your preferences. Once you're done that, it's pretty much it. You're just going to have to deal with your load order and you're ready to go. Don't worry, I have run pretty much up and down all of Tamriel with both of these mods installed, and I haven't experienced any problems. Stay tuned for the next episode where we'll be going ahead and improving the cities, something I was planning on doing in this episode but was unable to do so because of time constraints. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Zool. I hope you have an excellent day. Goodbye.